members?
This is how the club has actually been run for 15 years, or over 15 years, 20 years. They have different grades of membership. They still have different grades of membership. One does include a social membership. So they are legal under their current approval, their ODP approval. We may not like it, or we may think it's a little odd, but then we can't dictate what a private club's going to charge, whether it's going to be real high or real low.
See, one of the differences with this application is that people that live off the island would be able to get a social membership or a membership.
Correct. Anyone should become a member now.
And that's what the difference is now.
Is that new? You're saying it's not new?
That's what's being sought, I believe.
Right. The only change right now is to delete a clause that says only citizens of Longboat Key can be members of the Cedars East Tennis Club. Basically anyone, just like the Longboat Key Public Tennis Club is, the Longboat Key Club is, all the other tennis clubs on the island, we would be treating them all the same, basically. But we're not dictating or we're changing anything to do with what the Cedars Tennis Club is charging for their membership or how they've been presently running the club for quite a few years.
Personally, I have no problem with their having a restaurant there. It's just that I thought I heard from the earlier meeting that the restaurant would be for members only.
Well, technically, it is for members only, but you can buy a membership for $50.
So they can sell a membership for $5 too.
Yeah, I guess what you're referring to, Mr. Mayor, I used to be stationed in West Virginia, and you could drink in that dry state for $4, and I suppose...
But if we want to involve ourselves in what they want to charge, but I don't think we have that power over the ODP.
Okay. Public hearing is open. Does anyone wish to speak on this subject? We're moving ahead. We've already had the staff report. Applicant, do you want to speak?
Mr. Mayor, Randy Langley, 6,000 Gulf of Mexico Drive, Longboat Key, Florida. Are there any questions you would like to ask of me, Mr. Mayor?
What?
Are there any questions you would like to ask of me, Mr. Mayor? Other than that, I actually have no comment, other than my off-island memberships, if I paid people to come, I don't believe I'd be crowded. I ate lunch there today with Mr. Drake and 3 other people. So I really don't think that whether it's $49.95 or if I pay you to come, you'll come eat there at that private club. There's no signage on the highway. I have no fear of being overcrowded. I don't play music outdoor to interrupt my neighbors at Spanish Main. As a matter of fact, my Spanish Main are probably the best clients I have. We play a nice, quiet, friendly tennis game for the most part. And I don't know where your inference was on the membership amount. You did eat there in the past, and I understood from our last meeting that you were a $20 a year member, Mr. Mayor. Is that correct? Seriously. That's what I heard at the last meeting. You have not visited me for 2 summers, but I do understand from several years back when the restaurant was open, probably in the 90s, you did visit that place as a $20 member. Is that correct?
Correct.
Well, I'd love to have you back. They serve a great burger, good fries. Seriously, I'd love to see all of you there. Come try it.
Randy,
Yes, sir.
I wish you success. I will return.
I would love to see you. And I'd like to see you on the court sometime.
That too.
At the net. That's all, though. Unless you have any questions for me, I appreciate you taking the time to hear. Thank you.
Any questions from anyone?
No. Thank you, Council.
Thank you. Public hearing is closed. Is there any commission discussion? In that case, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Yes, Mayor. I move approval of the ordinance.
Second.
No, not yet. Now you do.
Trish, you have that? Okay, please call the roll.
Commissioner Brown.
Aye.
Commissioner Spoll.
Aye.
Commissioner Noble.
Yes.
Commissioner Gillespie.
Aye.
Commissioner O'Connor.
Yes.
Mayor Rothenberg.
Aye.
Vice Mayor Siegel.
Ordinance 2010-02 passes,